Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And today I'm doing a review for American Horror Stories Episode 4, The Naughty List. So before I get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And as D always says, podcast link in the description. Like, follow, subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into today's episode. So like I said, it's called The Naughty List, and pretty much what the episode is about, it's about 4 roommates who are influencers that have a YouTube channel called Bro House. And pretty much what happens is they're a popular channel, and then their numbers, they take a nosedive after they upload a video around the holidays where a man commits suicide. And because of this, like I said, they lose a bunch of followers. People say that they need to go kill themselves. And, you know, pretty much they say some of the worst things that you could imagine that people would say on social media. So the guys, they try to figure out a way to reinvent themselves. So they try to do some queer baiting where it's just like they're acting gay, but they're not gay. And then that doesn't work for them. And then they come up with this big prank where they're going to go to a mall where Santa Claus is going to be at. And mind you, this episode, it does take place around the holidays, around Christmas. And so they end up going to the mall and they want to pull a prank where they want to tell the kids that Santa Claus isn't real. And that backfires on them. They end up getting kicked out of the mall where they escape from security and whatnot. And the Santa that's there, he tells them that, you know, you guys are going to pay for this. We find out that the Santa that said that is actually a killer, a murderer. He killed the real Santa that was supposed to be at the mall that day. And now he's going to get revenge because these guys ruined Christmas, not only for the kids that were there at the mall, but they embarrassed the employees that were there that were just trying to have a good time for the kids. So one by one, this Santa, he takes each of the guys out, and there's only one left, but they end up making it to their goal, which is having 5 million subscribers on their YouTube channel. But it's already too late because Santa, he's already killed all of the boys. And we get this very classic Christmas song. I can't remember what the song was, but it plays as the cops finally arrive and see that all of the boys are dead. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. It was a quick episode where it just focused on these guys that are just trying to make it in the world of social media. I mean, like, we see this all the time with, your Logan Pauls and Jake Pauls and just people in general, especially the ones that have been around for a long time, where it's like they'll do anything for clout. They'll do whatever it takes so that way that they can stay relevant, because we live in this digital age where it's like it doesn't matter what you do. It only matters what you're doing at that second, because you could do something that has already passed and like people, they don't care. Or it's just like, say for instance, now you could watch this video review and then after that it's just like, okay, well, what's next? And like, that's the reason why we always continue to put content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And yeah, that's pretty much the episode. It was cool. The Santa that was in this episode was Danny Trejo, and we all here Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, we love him. We love Machete, and yeah, it was a really cool episode. I mean, like, the way he killed the guys, he twisted one of their necks. He tied Christmas lights around one of them and then threw them into a swimming pool. Another one, he shot candy cane arrow from a crossbow into the guy's skull. And then the last guy, he set on fire, and the guy, he ran into the pool, but it was already too late. They were all dead. So yeah, that was it for the episode. For me, I would give this episode, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10. I know I usually give a lot of things 7s or 8s, but I'll give this one an 8 out of 10 because Danny Trejo was in it. I enjoyed the story, and I mean, who doesn't love Christmas? This is definitely something that I will watch around the holidays. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought about this week's episode of American Horror Stories episode 4. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you looking forward to next week's episode? Because we only have 2 episodes left. Let me know in the comments what you think about this series so far, because American Horror Story, the new season, it is going to be coming out next month. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And I am going to be doing reviews with that along with my co-hosts, Rebellious D and Trav, if they're up to it. I know Trav is, but I don't know about Rebellious D, but we'll see. Hopefully, if you guys let him know in the comments that you guys want to see him put his 2 cents in on the American Horror Story episodes, then I'm pretty sure that he's going to have to do it. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video review. You can follow me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Make sure you check out some of our other reviews, interviews, and reaction videos that we have here on the channel. Like I always say, keep that pinky up, stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.